Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is a channel where we do all Aries readings. And today I have a few announcements, including about readings and mentorship. So if you are interested in any of that, please listen. Well, I'm going to tell you mentorships is closed at the moment, but just listen, okay? First, I just want to start by saying thank you. Thank you to everyone who has sent me prayers, cards, gifts, and specifically, I have a few people I want to name. Um, I really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate the prayers because prayers are really powerful. I hope you know that it is very powerful. So to pray, they are heard even when you think they're not. So, and they are definitely felt. So thank you so much for that, for those prayers. I will be doing readings for YouTube, and I will only be doing one reading a day. You will see one reading a day, if at all. If you don't see a reading at all, that just means I really needed a break day. But I will be doing one reading a day because that'll just something to keep me going and hold myself accountable. To try to get back into a routine, I will do one reading a day on the I Heart Aries channel, and then I will do one reading for Seven Sisters Tarot if I'm feeling up to it. So you guys will get two readings, but if any other signs it'll be one reading a day. Um, so let me just read because I wrote some things down because I literally sit in this chair. You don't understand. I've been sitting right here for probably about an hour now. And so if I did any more readings, I'll probably be sitting here all day because it just takes me so long to hit record just because my emotions and things. So thank you to everyone who donated to my sister for her birthday. I never got to say that. That was an amazing, amazing gift, amazing turnout. I asked everybody to send her $1. It really helped her. It really helped me. Both of us didn't work for almost a month, but specifically her, I think that really put a smile on her face. She turned 24, so she did whatever 24-year-olds do with money. But I think that was a blessing. So thank you for anybody who donated that dollar to her. Thank you for my donations. Thank you for the cards that I've received. And I think I've said that personally to some of you who have sent me cards. I want to say a special thank you to Wendy for this necklace that I'm wearing. I got it yesterday. I picked it up from my PO box. After I take this off, I'm going to place it with the card that it came in and put it on my ancestor altar, my altar specifically for my mother. So thank you so much for that. I want to give a special shout out to Paula Johnson. Thank you for so much for your beautiful donations. Um, Paula has donated to me consistently. I mean, even when I wasn't posting, just sending me a few dollars for a coffee. I truly, truly, truly am so grateful for you, Paula. So thank you so much for that. And thank you to all of you who have donated. But I know Paula, she sends almost every other day. So I just wanted to say a special thank you to that. I will be doing, I will try to do, and I will start doing, and this is just something that I want to do. I've seen all the emails. Only two, only two readings a week. Okay, maybe sometimes one, but I will book them in advance, possibly on Saturdays, definitely on Saturdays, two readings a week. I've had a lot of emails still, even through what I've been going through, a lot of emails to request readings, and that's okay. But if you would like a reading and you've already emailed me, I just say hit resend because I'm probably not going to go back through all of those emails. I have with my brain capacity to do things. When I'm going. But if not, I'm not going to force myself to do things. And one of those things is going through all of those emails. So if you're in desperate need of a reading, just hit resend. And if it comes to the top and you're lucky number one or two, you will get that reading. I'm only going to book out 2 weeks in advance. I mean, a week, like for this week coming up and then the next week. So for 2 weeks, I'm only going to book in advance because I don't want to do that to myself. Okay. Mentorship is closed at the moment because I still have two people that I'm mentoring through all of this who have been absolutely amazing through this whole situation. You know who you are. And I will be reaching you out to you today. Um, Yeah, and so if you guys would like to send anything to me, my wish list is in my description box. Okay, all information is in the description box, but wish list is in the description box, and link to my wish list are flowers. If you would like to send or donate flowers to me or to put on my ancestor altar, that is on my wish list. Okay, all information for booking a reading is also in the description box. My email is Aries soulguidance222@gmail.com. It may say readings are closed, but you can go ahead and email me. And if you can't get me and you're really desperate need for a reading, I do have a discount code for Mystic Sense, and you can get a reading from there. I know a few readers who are on YouTube who also work for them as well, so you can get readings from other people on there. Okay? That being said, no, I think that's. Oh, and shout out to Bobby. I know there's one more thing. Bobby, me and Bobby share the same birthday, and he has been supporting my channel for a long time, and he just started his own tarot channel. And you guys know I love supporting other people who start their own YouTube channels, whatever they are. They don't have to be tarot, but shout out to Bobby. I do not have the full name, but by the time you watch this video, his YouTube channel will be linked in the first comment. Okay. There's somebody else that I need to post their YouTube channel, but I'm gonna have to backtrack and see who that was. But Bobby, shout out to him, and you guys go support him. He's a fellow Aries, same birthday as me, and he just started his YouTube channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here for Aries and see what you need to know today. So one reading a day for you guys. I'll probably do two today and one tomorrow. You'll see, because my sister's coming into town and for my mother's birthday. So my mother's birthday, oh, it's been a long month. I'll tell you that. It has been a long month. It has been a long month. It's so funny how September has so many birthdays. Almost every day this month, we've had a birthday in our family. And I guess if you count back, that means Christmas time, everybody was getting it on, right? Because there's so many birthdays in September. Um, but the last day of the month is my mother's birthday. So yeah, please continue to send your prayers for us, for my family. I really, really appreciate it. So let's take a look here. What do we have here for Aries? Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels, please allow me to have a clear message here for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. What do Aries need to know for today? Hmm. It's interesting. They're telling me not those cards yet, so maybe I might pull those later, but they say to use these cards. So let's see here. This is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Holy Spirit, figures, and angels. Please allow me to deliver a message here for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And if you would be so kind, if somebody would timestamp when the reading starts, for the people who don't want to sit through the announcements, timestamp when this reading starts, please. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. What do we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon? Let's see here what this is. Okay. The best of you on fire is always showing up here. The best of you here. I'm going to read this and see what this talks about here. But this definitely looks like some sort of self-care, taking care of yourself here. Could even be some divine feminine energy here, getting in the receptive mode. But, you have to be good, with yourself in order to receive. So let's see here the message. Could it be yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Could it be that you haven't been making enough time to pamper and spoil yourself recently? Because you really should make that a priority right now. An unexpected event is coming up in your life, and you will be thankful to feel and look your best during this time, especially when you look back on pictures and videos of yourself. Ooh, Aries, what's coming up? Therefore, quit skipping your workout and pack on the hydrating face mask. Your guides want to see the best of you. So this is kind of like that energy of getting ready to be ready. And I think I said that before in another reading, right? Where you have to, the thing with manifestation and law of attraction is like when you're wanting something to come to you or you're wanting to do something, you start preparing for it. Remember when I was planning on moving in this house before I even got approved, we started packing. I started getting and I'm talking about months before I even came about on this house, when I just knew I wanted to move. I started getting rid of things, getting rid of clothes, donating clothes, getting rid of pots, pans, things. I just was like, oh, I'm not bringing this into a new home. Had no idea about this home yet, but I just started preparing, physically preparing space, making room. So, Aries, for you in this situation, this is you getting ready for something, getting ready to receive, and making sure you're going to be looking your best. In this instance, you're going to be seen. Okay, so maybe you could be meeting someone where you really need to get on taking care of yourself. I remember my grandmother was like that. She was a girl's girl. My mom's a girl's girl. I always say we're girls who love sports. Like there is no in between. We're girly girls who love sports, rough, rugged sports. But I remember some of you know who your grandmothers, remember they used to have those soft rollers that they would put in their hair and stuff like that. And she always used to have those rollers in. But I'm telling you, she could be going around the corner to go drop a letter off to the post office. She would make sure she took those out of her hair, slap some lipstick on her face, and put in some earrings. And she always said, never leave the house without earrings. Now, clearly that was back in the day, whatever. If you still feel the way to do that, I know sometimes I'm like a little self-conscious about going out when things like that. But that's that kind of energy here where you are about to run into someone. It could be run into someone, it could be running into an opportunity, or you are about to just start being recognized for something that you're doing. Okay. And you don't want to be caught out, looking a hot mess or just unprepared. You never know what it is. You never know what it could be. I mean, shoot, somebody could be running up on you saying you want a sweepstakes or something. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. But let's see here. Let's see here. Let's pull from this one for Aries. This is an energy here. Some of you, when it's love, maybe you're about to meet someone. And I'm not saying, oh, you have to be prim and pretty when you run into somebody because you never know when it's going to happen. But how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? Base that off of how you would feel running into something or someone would you look back and say, dang, I wish I would have had this or I wish I would have had that. So start preparing or doing whatever that thing is that you wish you would have so you wouldn't have to wish. You know what I'm saying? That you're already prepared and you're already ready. So let's take a look here. Wow. So the resolution of difficulties, you have the 10 of winter, which would be the 10 of swords. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off of your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. So it could be any of those things. But the 10 of swords represents an end of a difficult time, an end of it could be the worst of the worst times, the end of depression, the end of a cycle of betrayal, the end of bad relationships, the end of a stressful job period where, when you have a stressful job, everything in your life just seems to be stressful. There's a period in your life that is about to come to an end where I feel like there's going to be no more mental struggle or mental anguish. I'll say this, happier times are ahead. Okay. Happier times are ahead with the 10 of swords. Okay. And spirit is like, it's time for you to get ready. It's time for you to get ready to receive whatever this is. So I'm going to pull from the Ancestor Oracle. Let's pull from the Ancestor Oracle and then I'll pull from the Kipper. And then I'll pull, then I'm thinking I'm coming back to the Goddess Oracle, right? The Goddess Rising Oracle. Let's see here. Holy Spirit, Guides and Angels. All right. So you have the eagle here. See from a higher perspective, and the sage, be devoted and committed. Okay, so some of you may still be in this 10 of swords energy, right? Where it's at the very end of a very difficult situation, it's still a little painful, but you're starting to see the light peek through. Okay, you're starting to see the light peek through. And with the sage here, they want you to, your ancestors want you to be committed to that vision that you have. Not so much as looking at what is happening around you currently, but being dedicated and devoted to the vision that you have for better for yourself. Okay. Even with the see from a higher perspective, you have to see above your current situation and your current circumstances. I'm telling you, that's how things come in. That's how things manifest when you're constantly thinking about what you want to be or become as if you are, instead of thinking and looking at what is something that you don't want, you don't like, the situation that's making you tired or drained, and you're constantly looking at that. You have to pull yourself out of that and look for what it is that you want to be manifesting. So let's see here. What do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries. What is this coming in? Oh, wow. These came out together just like that. Plain and simple, just like that. Look at that. You have poverty in reverse and great fortune upright. It came out just like that. Wow. So there it has it. Some of you, you're about, it's your financial situation, and it could be tied to some sort of recognition. Okay. But it's success and money, great fortune. You're about to it could be a business that you're running is about to take off, or a new job, or you're about to leave one job and start a new career. And it really just gives you the opportunity to be out there and about. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, the lovers. So some of you, it's a new relationship that you're about to run into someone new. Okay. A new beginning. Let's pull from the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Let's see here. What is the message here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for Aries. Thank you so much. What do we have here for Aries? What do they need to see? So Yemaya keeps coming out. You have awakening. Okay. So this is the message. Okay. Some of you, okay, I see. We have two cards. Allah, which is grief. Okay. And then you have Yemaya, awakening. And those two go hand in hand. So I kept saying okay because I was listening to the message. Those two go hand in hand. I don't even need to read the book from that. Um, I feel like a lot of you that you are in a situation right now with the grief card with just like the old is passing away. The Ten of Swords could be representative of death or things like that, but things that are passing away. And what I'm getting here is that, okay, it's kind of a deep message. How do I say this? It's like you're saying goodbye to the old you. Could be like shedding a skin. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So, not necessarily like, okay, some of you, you will be shedding a skin. All right. Some of you have gotten to a point, and this is going to be very specific here, where you feel like, and this could have to do with age as well, where you've gotten to a point where your desires or your manifestations or your dream life, you think that it's just a dream. Like you, like now you feel like maybe at one point it could be something that would be able to be obtained. But now you think maybe because you're older now, or you've been set in a career path or a situation for so long, that ship has sailed, and you're like grieving some sort of dream that you once had to do something, to be something. And honestly, I feel like that's why the awakening here, the Yemaya here is here. It's like you're about to go through this period or this transition, or spirit, let's say this, your ancestors are asking you to look higher. There is no time limit. There is no age for success here, okay? And I feel like some of you are about to awaken to the fact or the opportunity that something is right in front of your face. It's just a matter of you taking this chance and doing what you need to do, right? To step into that power. And it's like once you see that, you can't go back. Okay. You cannot go back to once was. And I think that's why the Ten of Swords is here. It's like the end of something very painful, but you have to do this work to put that last sword to rest, or pull that last sword out of whatever it is that it's in. Okay. Some of you, this is overcoming some sort of betrayal or heartbreak or pain that really made you depressed, right? To the point where you felt like you couldn't move forward anymore, but you're about to awaken and see that there's like a new day is dawning. I'm going to read the Yemaya card. It's a beautiful card. I feel like I've been reading a lot the last few weeks, and maybe that's on my other channel too, but it's been coming out a lot. So we have here, it says, wake up, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemaya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a relationship with the divine. You don't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You come here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose, okay? The goddess declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Let's see here. Let's start here. Let's see here. What do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do we have here for Aries? What do we have here for Aries? So I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, with the devil energy here and the Ace of Swords, someone is awakening to some truth here. You're receiving clarity or inspiration to break free from something that was very toxic and limiting you, okay? Maybe a whole, just a limiting belief system that was keeping you stuck into some cycle here of never having enough, never being enough, never having enough, whichever one resonates for you. So we have the Knight of Wands here as the first card out. So this means that there is some sort of passion that has ignited you, like ignited your soul, Aries, okay? And it's like you can't quite see the finish line, but you've already gotten started in doing something and you're creating something that you're very passionate about. And it's like you don't even really need to see the finish line. This passion is going to fuel you enough that you just know there's a knowing that you're going to get there. You're going to make it. You're going to be successful, okay? Yeah, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Five of Pentacles and the Magician. You're overcoming some sort of financial difficulties or lack here. All right, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're never enough in a situation here. But with the Magician here, that's saying that you can create, be, do, have whatever it is that you want. Let's see here. What is the challenge for Aries in this situation? So the challenge here is the Ace of Wands. Some of you here could be burnt out from a previous job or previous relationship, a previous situation here. So it's like you want, like you're feeling like, you're very passionate about the situation, but I feel like this Ace of Wands is more of you not taking action because maybe you feel like you're not capable or you don't have enough to do something. Some of you have already started, but I'm feeling like here somebody, so what Spirit is saying that this is more of like it's something that you're passionate about, but almost speaking defeat. Okay, and it's not really that you're not taking action, but it's some sort of here situation that has kind of burned out your light, and you think that you're already defeated, and you're not. We're going to clarify that. Some of you, it could be a relationship. Hopefully, it's nobody doing anything or saying anything or speaking to you in some sort of way, like speaking over you in a negative way. Because I'm seeing the Page of Swords. Tell us advice from Spirit. Ooh, card here. That's the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. But some of you are going to be financially successful. Maybe business owners or somebody here who's just at the top of their game. Okay, you will have a lot when it comes to financial. That's what we're having here with the Great Fortune. Let's see here. What is the outcome or in the near future here for Aries? I'm seeing a lot of you turn your pain and turn your pain into your purpose. Or if you've been in a painful situation, you're literally allowing that pain to fuel you to something greater. So we have the devil here and the Queen of Cups here. Now, the devil in this instance with the Ace of Swords here, and then we have the Queen of Cups. It's like it could be like an addiction, an obsessive energy, or something here that you just have some very strong feelings about with the Queen of Cups here. But I don't want to say it's a negative feeling because the Queen of Cups here is talking about something that you love, like you are obsessed with, but maybe in a good way, in a healthy way here. And they have the Ace of Swords here. So let's see here. Oh, there's a card that's in here. The Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing here. And one thing I learned too, I think I've heard this at a seminar. I think it may have been a real estate seminar. It's like people who are obsessed with their craft or what they love to do, or they have this like healthy obsession with what they're creating, those are the people who make it. You know, there has to be a little bit of that, just, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about this as soon as I wake up. I'm thinking about this as soon as I go to sleep type of energy here that really propels and move you forward. And if you're doing something and you don't feel that way about what you're doing, you may not be following your purpose. You may not be following what it is that you're truly supposed to be doing or what feeds your soul. Let's see here with the Knight of Wands. Tell us about this Knight of Wands energy. Wow, yeah. So you're literally going to go, Aries, from the Knight of Wands to the Empress. Like somebody here who's being led by their passion to the complete top of your game. Okay. Where this is someone who's working towards their goal, right? Working towards their creation, very happy, very excited about it. They enjoy it, they find it fun. And this is someone that has like literally doesn't really have to lift a finger anymore. Your business or whatever it is that you're doing, it just propels itself, and the abundance just attracts to you. Like you're just literally here accepting and reaping all of the rewards of the work that you put in previously. This Empress is someone here who is truly abundant. She doesn't chase, she really doesn't have to lift a finger anymore because she's done all the work she needs to do. The most work that this Empress has to do is staying in that vibrational energy of attracting. Like that's all she needs to do, being in that divine feminine energy of receiving. So let's see here. What is the Ace of Wands in reverse? We have the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Okay, let me clarify this quick. King of Swords one more time. Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, yeah. Oh, Nine of Swords, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Some of you, this could be like a previous boss. This could be a person here who had like this type of, it's definitely a relationship. Okay, now whether it was romantic, platonic, business, or work, because of the Two of Cups here, it's like someone, what I'm getting is like someone may have spoke something to you, Aries, said something to you that really puts you in your head. I'm sorry, I'm getting a few different messages. Okay, so let me say this. Guilt trip is the word that I'm getting. Okay, guilt trip. There could have been some sort of emotional connection, and I mean this could be a job too, where somebody fed something to you in your head, where you just kind of like kept thinking about this notion, obsessed about this to the point where that is what made you stop from pursuing whatever this goal is in the past. And this is a challenge that you had to overcome. Some of you have already overcome it. Some of you, you're in the process of doing so. And let me give you an example. Okay. Like, let's say, for instance, you are trying to jump into a new career path, a new job, or a new anything, start your own business. You know, you're somewhere where you're not happy, and you have people telling you that, well, you know, your passion, your desire is burning, right? You're getting all this inspiration, you're getting all of these intuitive nudges to do or start something, and there are certain people who are telling you, well, you kind of need to save this amount of money before you can get started. I'm a stickler on this. People will say, well, I need this money for startup, and I need look, I'm a believer that once you start, everything that you need will come. And sometimes it's the universe trying to say, do you really want this? Do you really, you know what I'm saying? Is this something that you really desire? And you just start with nothing in your pocket. Whatever you need will come to you. And so this could be a situation where somebody's saying, well, you can't do that because you need this, this, and this, and this. So you're probably going to need to keep working for another 5 years, and you're probably going to need to do this and this and this. There's something like that where somebody told you that, and it kind of kept cycling in your head. Okay, like to the point where your feelings, your intuition, your heart was telling you the time is now, the time is now, the time is now. But this logical person or this logical people, whoever it could have been, and they could be friends, they could have not meant you any harm, right? They could have, it could have been from a pure place of just concern about you, but them feeding you their fears. It happens all the time where people on the outside will feed us their fears. And then you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So and so said, and so is someone that you trust, right? So and so said that I shouldn't do this right now, and so maybe it's not going to work, and then maybe it will fail, and then and sometimes you know what happens is that you'll go back and forth so much about what so and so said that you may get to a point where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to start it anyway. And the fact is that you have had their thoughts, their words in your head so much that when you do make that decision to just go ahead and start anyway, you do end up failing. And it's not because they were right, but it's because you believed what they said, or you let it ring, or how you say, the seed was planted in your soil, which is your brain, your subconscious, so much that it started to take root and grow. So what their fears were has started to grow and manifest. So every time then you try to do something or create what you were doing, that it doesn't work. And you're going to think, oh my gosh, maybe they were right. And da, da, da. It's not that they were right. It's just that you believe what they said, because your belief system is what really makes your reality. Whatever you believe is true, which is why it's so important when you're first starting things, creations, whatever they are, you don't tell anybody. You don't speak about it to anyone. The only people that I would say you could speak about it to are your cheerleaders. But if you really want something to grow fast, be your own cheerleader. Okay? Be your own cheerleader. And you have to get to a point where you just tune everything and everyone else out. Okay? I Heart Aries. I Heart Aries was the first thing I told no one about. No one, not even my mother. And she would ask me all the time what I was working on. And she was a cheerleader, but I just didn't want anybody to know about anything that I was doing because I just wanted to have a one-track mind. That's it. That's it. And so, and the funny part about it is that sometimes we are so conditioned that we need the support of our family and friends. When sometimes it's, well, not sometimes, all the time, when you're really successful and it was relying on other people's contributions, it'll always be. It'll always be complete strangers who support you more than anything in this whole world. I promise you. They will become your family. They will become your friends. They will become your supporters. So it really doesn't benefit you to tell the people that you love certain things, because sometimes they just don't understand, or they're coming from a different place. It's not that they mean bad, but you just want to create on your own in secret. So let's see here with the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, Aries, you're going to have a lot of success coming to you. Your name is going to be well known. You're going to have a lot of recognition coming in, and the bag is going to be big, okay, with the King of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands. And I'm telling you, there's something here about you putting to the pedal to the metal and just kind of being tied to or connected to very strongly, very passionately, almost to the point of obsession about what you're doing, what you're creating. And I'm seeing here underneath is the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. You're just taking action. The money is just going to start flowing in. See the King of Pentacles there again. Tell us about the Devil and the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Wands again. What about the Devil and the Queen of Cups? I'm getting this sense here, Aries, that the real obsession here, some of you, it's your work ethic, what you're doing, right, what you're creating, your business. But some of you, the real obsession is going to be with you. Whatever you're about to create, whatever you're about to do, whatever you're about to be passionate at, it's like you're going to do it so well, or you're going to be so convincing that when other people start to see what you're doing, they're going to love it too. They're going to love it too. They're going to love you, and they're going to want to support you. With the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, people are going to be drawn to you in an energetic way. And with this Queen of Cups here, I do feel like it's going to be a healthy energy, but there will be some sort of connection. slight maybe obsession, but it's due to people here being attracted to your own work ethic. Okay, what they see you being passionate about and creating, they're going to love that for you, and they're going to be drawn to come in to support you as well, whatever that is for you, Aries. Okay, so let's pull a guardian angel card and I'll close that reading out. Let's see here. Holy Spirit, present angels, please now deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective, sun, moon, Venus, and rising. It feels like for a lot of you, I just heard the dark days are over. It's a song, isn't it? Dark days are over. You got patience at the bottom of the deck, and you got love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. Okay. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose. Okay, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Love is the strongest, highest vibration there is to manifest. Okay, when you think about something that you love, you literally magnetize it towards you. Okay, and I'm just saying, in its purest form, love at its purest form. When there's something that you truly love, it will come towards you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Take care.